Hello, and thank you for joining me on another edition of Real Talk. I'm your host, Jakobey Johnson, and today we have someone who has started her college journey at Hinds Utica and has now made a full circle in representation for all of Hinds. Please welcome Ms. Jaylan Blount, a former SGA president and Hinds Utica's alumni, and now a Hinds recruiter. Let's give her a big round of applause. Thank you for joining us today. For those who may not know, you could tell us a little bit about your educational journey and how it has led your role as a recruiter.
So I started my educational journey here at the Hinds in Utica, where I just did my prereqs. I graduated from Hinds in Utica in May of 2023, transferred to USM on a Phi Theta Kappa scholarship, graduated in USM in a year of December of 2024. I applied to get a job here as a recruiter, got the job, and now I'm here.
Okay. I heard you mention that you're a Hinds graduate. What did you do at Hinds that helped you prepare for your career today?
So I started out not doing anything. I joined the Hinds Connection Ambassadors, became president for them, then ran for SGA president, made it, and also became cheer captain. And it just presented me a leadership role for me to be able to know about Hinds, learn about Hinds, give the all about speeches for Hinds, and just present myself well. And I do that now with my job today.
What was it like for you to handle being an SGA president and also being a cheer captain at that time, you know, being probably a freshman or sophomore? How was that?
So both of the leadership roles I had during the same term, so I would have to separate the days. I may have done SGA president meetings on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I gave that to cheer. Just having to split and dedicate my time.
Okay. Have you always wanted to become a recruiter, or was there something else you had in mind for your career?
No, I have not always wanted to be a recruiter. I'm currently getting my master's right now in clinical mental health. So this is just getting my foot in the door to be able to work with students and be with students, because that's what I'm getting my degree in, to work with students in clinical mental health.
Okay. We've been enjoying our conversation with Ms. Jaylan Blount. We are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll dive into the information about recruitment at Hinds. Stay tuned.
Real Talk will be right back after this. Out of the loop of things happening around Hinds, subscribe to our WHUC YouTube channel at WHUC News 7 Hinds Community College. There you can find the latest news stories happening around the area, across the state, and more. Also, your latest Weather Authority forecast to start your day ahead and see what's going on in the world of sports. Plus, you can also watch our newscasts from day to night, replays of Real Talk and WHUC Sports Journal. Check it out today on your mobile device or your computer. Locally owned, always local. WHUC.
Welcome back to Real Talk. I'm your host, Jakobey Johnson. And for those who are just now joining us, we are here with Ms. Jaylan Blount, a recruiter for Hinds. Okay, Ms. Blount, while you were in school, were there any challenges you faced that played a pivotal role in your decision to become a recruiter at Hinds?
Yes. I faced challenges by not being able to talk in front of a big crowd by reading the script. Did terrible at reading the script. But if I knew exactly what it was that I needed to talk about, I would just like to go for it and just talk about it off the top of my head.
Okay. And what's your favorite part about representing Hinds?
My favorite part is that I have a testimony about how I started here, didn't expect to start here, and how most parents may hold their child to a standard of you have to attend a university. I didn't do that, but you had to attend the HBCU. I did that. So I overcame that, and yeah, I'm here now.
That's good. And also, as a recruiter, what's one piece of advice you'd give to students applying to Hinds?
As a recruiter, the advice I have for a student that will be applying to Hinds is, if you want to save money, apply to Hinds, because You're going to take the same classes as you would at a university for half the price and cost. And if you want that one time with your teacher, you're going to get that at a community college instead of a university.
Why go there when you can come to Hinds, right?
Why go there? Always a home at Hinds.
Okay. I'd like to thank Ms. Blount for taking the time out of her busy day to share her insight about her new position and advice for prospective students. Remember to like us on Facebook at Radio and Television Production and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay updated on all stories surrounding Hinds. You're watching Real Talk. Until next time.